last year, I wrote and self-published this book, Get Back Up. And the reason I did this is because I wanted to tell my story. I think I got a very unique story. Actually, I don't think there's anybody in this world that has the same story as I do. I'm not saying that people have not had it worse than me. Certainly they have. I think my story is just unique in what happened and then how I've gone through my life. You know, one thing I've seen that people that write motivational books or do motivational speaking, they have this tragic event, then they overcome it, and then they do something really big. For instance, somebody loses a leg, they work hard, they run the Boston Marathon. Somebody who's blind learns how to climb and they climb Mount Everest. I've got the event, I've got the overcoming, but I've never had the really big climbing of the Mount Everest. This is why my story is unique, I think, is that what I've done is I've been able to live a normal life. Not a normal life for a handicapped person, but a normal life. I get to do what other people in life get to do. And for me, that's pretty, I think it's amazing for me. And I've lived an amazing life, but the reason I've lived an amazing life is because I think and I feel like I've lived an amazing life. It's all about your attitude. It's all about your perspective. Everybody in this room is living an amazing life, and if you're not, you need to check yourself, because you can live an amazing life. All you got to do is believe your life is amazing. But I get to do the things that normal people do. You know, I could have quit. I could have just said, "Nah, I'm gonna stay in the wheelchair, and I guess I can just draw a disability and be done with it." But instead, you know, I get to go to work. You know, I get to struggle to pay bills when my kids are in college. You know, I get to argue with my wife. I get to do the things normal people do. And it's all because